Hello and welcome to another clean and simple card making video. Today I'm going to do the last two sketches from our June sketch booklet. We've got this one which has some kind of smushy texture in the background with a frame and a circle element and the sentiment underneath. And this one which has 3 hexagons and a sentiment. I've decided to do thank you cards and I'm going to use these sentiments. These are from the printables I shared earlier this month. You can download them from a link in this video's description. They're bold sentiments, so I'm going to try and balance that with some bolder colours on these cards. So I'm going to cut my hexagons out of some cardstock that I've coloured with Distress Oxides. I'm going for a blue violet. I've got Stormy Sky, Faded Jeans and Chipped Sapphire. I'm going to colour this piece of card. It's just scrap white cardstock and get enough done so I can cut a hexagon out of each. Any leftovers will go in my box of backgrounds and bits. So we've got a dark one, a slightly lighter one, and a lighter one still. So I think the proportions work. I want to treat each of these hexagons slightly differently though, so that they have a bit more character. I've got the lightest hexagon here and I've popped it on a bit of post-it just so I can grab hold of it because I want to do some heat embossing. I could have done this before I cut it out, but I didn't think of that. It probably would have been easier. But I've got a little stamp here. It's a typewriter font that says thankful for you. So I'm going to stamp this multiple times in embossing ink on my hexagon. And I'm going to sprinkle on some superfine silver embossing powder and then heat it with my heat tool. So there, that now says thankful for you. I've got some bleed proof white ink here. I've put a tiny little bit on my mat and I'm going to add it in random dots with my stylus. Just dipping it into the ink and dotting it about. So I think that'll do. I'm going to leave that to dry. And this one, the dark one, I'm going to run through an embossing folder. This has got a checkerboard pattern on it and I want to get that on straight. Now I'm going to try something I've not tried before, and that is to spray a bit of shimmer spray. So this is white shimmer spray. Pick it up with my brayer and then run it across the top to see if I can highlight the raised areas at all. That's sort of working. It's not neat and tidy, but it does the trick. Right, I'm going to make sure that both of these are dry now. So we've got the dark one, the medium one and the light one, and a sentiment. My original plan was to put this on a card panel, but I think I'm going to put it straight on a card blank. So that's going to go there. I'm going to put some glue on the back of the middle hexagon and put a little bit of card underneath one of the sides to help keep it level when I place it overlapping that embossed hexagon. And then this hexagon is going to get some 1mm deep foam tape on this area here, just to give it a bit of extra lift. And I'll put a little bit of card under this part here as well. That should hold that securely. Then we've got this thank you, and I think that will go about there. Could go on top, but I think over to the side. Right, I'm going to leave this as it is for now and then maybe think about whether I want to add anything else to it. So now onto this sketch. So I've used this frame die to cut out this stitched frame, and that's going to go about there, about a third of the way down and a third of the way in. So on the sketch we've got this smushy background to the frame area. So you could smush, you could stick a die cut there, you could spatter, but I think I'm going to stamp, and I'm just going to mark very lightly in pencil where my frame is going to be so I can focus my stamping. And I'm going to take that lightest blue, Stormy Sky, and ink up my Thankful for You stamp and stamp it on. I want to get these stamps as horizontal as possible, so I'm going to put my head right over, so you might not see much of this process. I do want to bring in a bit of contrast, so I'm going to put some chipped sapphire, the darkest colour, down, hydrate it with the white shimmer spray, pick it up with a paintbrush and spatter it on, trying to not go too far out of that area. You can always get a damp baby wipe and carefully lighten any renegade dots. I think that'll do. And we'll scoop that up on a bit of spare paper. So I'm going to pop this on a card blank now and use my sponge dauber just to add a bit of glue to the back of this frame. If you wanted to give the frame some physical dimension, you could always pop it on foam before you cut it out, as I find the easiest thing to do with these thin frames. For the element that goes in the middle, I've got my heart punch here. I'm going to punch out 3 hearts, one from each of the different inked bits. So I think that works quite nicely. Nice bit of contrast there. Before I stick them down though, I'm going to spritz them with the white shimmer spray so they've got some shimmer to them and they'll be a little bit mottled. And I'll just add a little bit of glue to the back and place them. And now we've got this, which I'm now thinking is far too big and far too bold. I think it takes everything over. I think you could get away without any extra sentiment on there because I've stamped Thankful for You plenty of times. In fact, you know what? I think I am. I'm going to leave it like that. And there is my June sketch booklet done and dusted. I really hope you've enjoyed this month of clean and simple card making videos. I hope it's given you plenty of ideas to use in your own card making, clean and simple or otherwise. And I hope you try a few of the sketches. Don't forget to come along to my Facebook group to share photos of the cards that you make there. And if you want to see more from me, don't forget to subscribe and ring the notification bell. And I'll see you back here very soon for another card making video. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.